What's up, pallies? And welcome! There's always this weird start at the beginning of the posted version of a live stream, and a weird end. So you guys don't see the end of my live stream, but then it posts the video later, and you catch all of it, and you catch a little extra. Yeah, so if you're watching this after the actual live event, I apologize for the weird gap in the beginning where you're just staring at me like, I don't know, typing in the chat. Welcome, everyone. I'm just gonna do this the entire live stream because my arms aren't working. My leg's pretty close to not working, too. Alright, awesome. Oh, the chat's lighting up. Here we go. Catching up. Hey, everybody. How you doing? Seeing a lot of familiar faces. So back to me complaining. I am exhausted. Mostly just my muscles are full of lactic acid. I did an insane CrossFit competition workout thing yesterday. If you're not familiar, it's called a Murph. And CrossFitters do it every Memorial Day in memory of the soldier who it's named after Murph. The workout is. This is what I did yesterday. Run a mile. Sorry, it's hard to even lift a finger. Run a mile. Then 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, and then you run another mile. Okay, great. So did that. And today I'm suffering. I was thinking that maybe I would work out today, and then I woke up. And I was like, nope, my body isn't even working. Odd Fruit is asking me, did I enjoy my holiday weekend? I did. I had a good time. If you didn't see on Snap, I, last minute went to San Diego for funsies, because my really good friend from college happened to be there for an extra night, and I went to visit her, so it was fun. And then I did this workout thing where it's causing me to not even be able to talk to you. I don't know what this sound is, but it happens after you do, several hundred of CrossFit motions. Okay, really what got me is the push-ups. The pull-ups I modified. So I was jumping into them because I can do maybe one pull-up. Not 100, so we did jumping pull-ups. Well, I did jumping pull-ups. The dude in front of me, this is why I don't feel bad about modifying the workout. I also did my push-ups on my knees. Oh yeah, Bruce Sutherland is saying you're not wearing the vest. Is that starting after this? So I did want to mention you're also supposed to wear a 20-pound vest for that workout. I also modified by not wearing that. Okay, so the reason I don't feel bad about modifying is that this guy in front of me, I'm working out with a bunch of people in my gym. At my gym, I'm the fat kid. Everyone else is way fitter than me. It's nonsense. So competitive. Everyone's, super healthy, so fit. And, this dude I was working out next to was just, looked like an Instagram model. He's just, this giant monster of a dude, with this V shape, and he's just, crushing it, except that he did his pull-ups with a band. And that's what I usually do. So you put a band up on the pull-up bar, and then under your foot, so it, springs you up, so it's easier. Actually, do it this way. This is a chin-up, I think? So we're doing it this way. And, he even had to modify, and this guy was, a monster. Because he got to, 50, and he was struggling. So I do not feel bad about modifying. But my arms do feel bad about what I did to them yesterday. The push-ups really were the hardest part, like I was saying. The pull-ups, I was jumping into them, so it was modified and good. And, the air squats were actually a relief. I was like, thank God, I get to do 300 air squats and take a break. Although, my thighs are not saying that today. That's probably what I was... The audio sounds horrible, says Hudson Valley Guy Videos. Dude, I don't know, because I got this profesh microphone going on. I don't know what to say, because I looked into this. When the video posts after and you watch it later, the audio sounds fine. It's just that the actual, streaming live, YouTube has trouble with, giving you good quality, so I don't know what's going on. If anybody has insights as to why the audio may sound horrible, or maybe it's just that Hudson Valley is watching this live stream underwater. Maybe it's on his end. Sponge Caleb says, Sponge Caleb Smith, I love your videos. Oh, thanks. I do want to talk about a new video coming up. So this isn't just a Q&A. I mean, I'm chatting it up with you guys. And I did get a bunch of questions from Twitter, so I will be answering those. If you ask me a question on Twitter, chances are you're getting an answer today. I'll probably do that at the end because I also want to talk about other stuff. So, I want to talk about upcoming videos. I want to talk about more about weighted vests. Let's get into that. Since I was talking about my Murph workout, Olivia's asking, can you try to come to Playlist Live DC this year? Ooh, are you in DC, Olivia? That's cool. Yes, I went to Playlist Live once, and it was in Florida, but DC seems cool too. Maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll try and make it to that one. Pete Work Call says muffled with some static. I don't know. It's on your end, Allie. It's no caps. Hudson Valley Guy videos is so angry with me. It's the hiss that comes and goes. Yeah, so it's at least going for a bit because I put like a gate on it to sort of cut it off. But when I'm talking, you can't tell that it's hiss or am I talking. So hiss comes back. Lady asks, "How's the saxophone?" It's going well, and I'm getting better at it. It's slow going. And I'm teaching myself. I can't decide if, like, actually having lessons would make it any faster. Honestly, it really is just, like, the time that I put into it. And I've been trying to do it every day. Oh, Michael is like, what's up, Allie and chat? How you doing? Good to see you today. Yeah, I love it. I love it when you guys talk to each other. Seeing how the chat's doing, Michael. Alright, so let's talk about weighted vests. Because Blake says, go weighted vest. Sounds like fun. Alright, so after I heard about this Murph workout, having a 20-pound weighted vest, I was like, that's interesting. There's no way in a heck that I'm going to be able to do that workout with a 20-pound weighted vest. But the concept of, like, having extra weight on your body is fascinating to me, because, like, what if you just, like, went about your day and just, like, had slightly more weight? Not slightly more. 20 is actually a lot more than slightly, which I did not realize. But if you just, like, increased what you're doing all the time, would you, like, accidentally become superhuman because you've just, like, had more output always going about your day? So I was like, what if I wear a weighted vest all day, every day, and see what happens? And then I was like, how long should I do this? Well, I did the no shirt thing for 2 weeks, so sure, arbitrarily, that seems like a good idea. I talked about this on Snapchat, and I still haven't decided if I really want to do it, but I'm thinking about wearing a weighted vest. Oh, God. This is heavy even beyond the fact that I'm, like, so sore today. I'm thinking about wearing a weighted vest for 2 weeks. So this one, I ordered online a little bit ago. I was thinking 20 because that's what Murph is. This one's actually 12. I had no idea how heavy 12 is. I'm really glad I didn't get the 21 because this would crush me. This is like about 10% of my body weight, which is what they like suggest. So it's a good thing I didn't get the 20. Although maybe I can work up to it. I'm thinking I can handle 12. Maybe I'd try 20, but there's no way. We'll see. Getting ambitious. So the idea is, it's already a struggle. Just to add, like, more difficulty to my everything, right? But, like, you know, a little bit more all the time. 10% more difficult, in fact. So what do you guys think? Should I try and do this? Laura G says, I lost 6 pounds watching your and Kim's videos. That's awesome. I love it. Kim would love to hear that too. That's so cool. Kim Nonstop is another fitness YouTuber, and we've done some videos together, and she does a bunch of awesome workouts. I have a playlist of hers that just, like, crushes me. So you should look into that. Lao G is crushing. That's super cool. Okay, this vest, okay. Here's what I'm saying. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna 20-pound weighted vest and, like, try it out. Ended up, 20 pounds are very expensive. I ended up getting a 12 one, which I'm really glad about because now I put it on, I'm like, whoa, this is way heavier. than I expected. And now I'm imagining just like going throughout my day with this and having to survive. Do you guys want to see this happen? Do you want me to test this out for you and see if I end up superhuman at the end? Like when I take it off on the last day, will I just like be able to fly? What I'm worried about is how stupid it looks. Like, what am I gonna do for those 2 weeks? I'll probably have stuff to do. What if I have a red carpet? Or like an event. Like I like snap this on over my dress. Look how cool it looks. There's like a pocket in the back. I can put on my cell phone. I can wear it backwards so I can put the cell phone right here. Lindsay Taylor says, heck yeah, you should. Matt sounds like a good challenge. Oh my god, say no. I was like, make sure to bedazzle your vest. I think that was even before I mentioned how stupid it looked. What a great idea. Blake says, gotta live outrageously. Yeah, I think this falls under the outrageous category. What weight is that, and why not, says Michael. It is 12 pounds, I think. You know, it said on Amazon, but you can't trust the internet, so I'll probably weigh it before I actually like, commit to this. Dang it, no one's saying don't do it. Everyone's like, yup, monkey on your back. Oh my god, stop. Christopher, I love you. That's funny. I should get like an actual monkey. Just have a pet monkey hanging on me for 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, seriously, I just put my shoulders down like, whoa. Do I need to emphasize more so that this is harder than I thought it would be? Yeah, alright. None of you are like, hey, you're gonna crush your insides and your heart will stop. Don't do it. Everyone's like, yes, go for it. So I probably will. I don't know when that's gonna start. I guess I could have started it today, but I would be much whinier. I'll have to look into what I'm gonna do for the 2 weeks during the time that I'm wearing that. It also kind of looks like I don't know, like military. I don't know if it does it look like I don't know, like in going into battle, or does it? I'm also concerned that it maybe looks like a bomb or something. Like I couldn't wear it on a plane because it's really suspect and like everyone's sensitive now with good reason. I wouldn't want to like cause any problems with that, so I have to find like safe places where I can look stupid with this thing on. I think I'm gonna do it. Jarrett Warner says ice baths. It's interesting because I take cold showers. I've been looking into hypothermic conditioning. Where you go in like saunas after a workout. But yeah, I do cold showers. I should probably just get a full body ice bath. And I'm making a video about my cold showers. I want to tell you a lot about all these like body hacks that I do. Megan says, I keep being late to these. Welcome, you didn't miss anything. I wasn't talking this entire time. It's good to have you. No, and yeah, let me know if you guys like this. I love just like turning the camera on and chatting it up because I had a few things to like hit on with you guys. And yeah, Matt Lee says it looks a bit suspect. You might have a hard time going to the bank with it. All right, no going to the bank. That's a good call. Patrick Ruiz asks, have you been arrested? No, I have not. I've never been arrested. And if I am, it'll probably from like be looking stupid, not from anything illegal. Jessie likes my glasses. She says her glasses are very cool. Thank you. I get made fun of these for these all the time. And they're very polarizing. People are like, those are dope, or you look like an idiot. I actually ranted about them in one of my videos a while ago, the one where I talk about being the mimosa girl, if you want to look into that. I have a bunch of nicknames for them. Alright, we're already getting to the Q&A section, but no, wait, I have some other stuff in it. I actually made notes on this. Oh, so I talked about the weighted vest. This is another thing I want to talk about. I introduced them on Snapchat a little bit. These aren't that heavy, it just looks like it because I'm weak, once again. What's this? Another stupid Amazon cheap purchase. So surprisingly cheap. You would think, you see them like in hotels, they seem so nice or something, but no. What's that? A set of pool balls. Am I going to start playing pool? No. Pool tables are expensive. I need to pick big colors. Orange and blue. So, I'm kind of super into, you know, have you guys ever done this? They're usually smaller, and they make balls that are smaller, and I don't know, like some Asian culture, I don't actually know where they're from, but like they kind of like bells inside of them, they make sound when you shake them, and you do this to sort of, I guess it's for hand strength, but also it's really soothing. And I got really into it, and I can go both directions with both hands, which I'm stoked about, and I'm like, I really need to just get a set of pool balls because I'm into it, and now people have started just like playing with them, like fidgeting with them at my house, which I'm really into, but I still don't know what I want to do with them. And maybe it's nothing. Maybe it is just so they're like things to sort of touch when you're hanging out here and my friends are gaming or whatever. So here's another thing. Let me grab another color that looks good together. Red. I can now do 3, which I'm pretty stoked about. Yeah. Which actually was the case before I got these. So it's not like I've learned since. Both directions. With both hands. Yeah. So my left hand's not as good as my right, but I'm getting better, and I can do it at the same time, too. Yeah. It is, but like, do you hear the sound that they make when you're kind of, it's like soothing, and it feels good in your hand, and I think it's good for piano, too, so I'm like, I don't know, I just wanted to talk about this with you guys, like, what should I do with them? I also meant to Google, like, if there's some, what, I'm just gonna live stream like this, like, I should have just started doing this and not even mentioned the fact that I'm doing it, just open the live stream, like, moving these around and pretending like it wasn't happening, and just chat with you guys. Just, like, wildly freaking out in the chat, like, what are you doing? Acknowledge it! So, here's, I meant to Google around if there's, like, other pool tricks. I mean, I can juggle them and stuff. It's a little, like, they feel nice when you're juggling them, too, but it's not the same as beanbags because it, like, it's slammed together, so it's a little more dangerous. Here's what I got really into now. An actual challenge, which I did not realize till I got them. This is how I can do 4. So my hands are too small. There's like, I think it's impossible for anyone. No, somebody could probably do it, but I can't rotate 4. It's not. I think it's a matter. It's not even like if I got strong enough, I would be able to. So, but I've started. Crap. I can do like 1 rotation at a time, like that. How freaking cool! And the top ball kind of like rotates as I'm moving the bottom ones. It's hard though, but I'm getting better. It was like, I was completely like stuck and would just like drop them when I first started trying, so I'm getting there. And I wanted to be able to like rotate this fast with the ball here. So that is a new goal that I have with this. And I'm guessing there might be some other stuff that I come up with, but really it is, yeah, Carla's like, who needs a fidget spinner when you have pool balls? It really is, it's like a fidget, it's the same type of, like, satisfying as one of those fidget spinners that are, like, so popular right now. You guys have any of those? I don't think I've even touched one, but I see them everywhere, and people keep making videos about them, right? Are you guys into those? You should try this. It is harder than it looks, too. One of my friends came over, I showed this on Snap, but he was like, oh, cool, and he grabbed a couple, and then, like, this is what he did. And, like, his face is going nuts, and his other hand's, like, really wants to help, and it's just, like, not moving at all. Because I know I make it look easy, but it, like, when you first start, it's just like, how do you, my hands don't listen to me, I don't know how to do it. So maybe give it a shot next time you're, I don't know, in a, like, hotel lobby that has some balls, grab it. I'm pretty stoked about that existing in my house now. Oh, wait, did I just get any answers to this? Are you guys cool with just, like, chatting it up? We got stuff to talk about? You want to hang out and talk? Or should I be playing music? Someone, I think one of the questions was like, will you sing or something? They wanted a song. And I was like, oh. I mean, is that what we're looking for here? Or painting. I know you guys want me to paint too, and I'll probably do that soon. I want to paint with, like, other people and give more away. Joe's Dot says, make a pool table on the floor. I think I could get good at, like, pool on a carpet instead. Lol Lunatic says, new challenge idea, only say yes to everything for 2 weeks, no no's allowed. Yikes. What is that? Liar, liar? It seems like liar, liar. Oh, well, he had to say the truth, or I have to say yes. Yeah, right. If people knew that, I would very much get taken advantage of, so nah. Allie Morgan asked, here's a question, what's your favorite color? I'm gonna say purple. That's what I'm feeling today. Purple's my favorite color. But yeah. I'm not gonna lie, that's just today. That might change. But for now, we'll go with purple. Alright. So, wait, what was the other thing? Okay, so, new music. Natalie says you need to make a new music video with Stevie. That'd be cool. So, I want to talk about new music. I have this new song. You guys, if you've been watching on Snap, I've been doing a ton of stuff with this song called Why Did I Come Into This Room? And it's been taking a very long time because, I don't know if you remembered, well, if you guys were even there, I had forgot about this. I was writing the song, I was talking about creating it on Snapchat, and then I actually live streamed performing it on Facebook before I was even doing these YouTube ones. And then I was in the studio, like recording it professionally, and then I was shooting an insane music video with Allie Hills to go with the song. This has been like months that I've been working on this, and it's coming out very soon. Yeah, not this week. My Thursday video this week will not be this one, but probably next week. And I'm like, I gotta like get everything ready for it. The video's almost finished. I probably want to put the song on iTunes, and I'm gonna play the song for you guys on this live stream because I have yet to, like, you've heard little clips on Snapchat if you've caught it, but I'm gonna play the full song for you right now, but from my phone, so it's like crappy quality because like the official release, I want to be like, you know, the one that you guys listen to. This is just a preview, so it's going to be a crap version. But I want you to hear it all the way through. I'm so excited about it. And I'm thinking, so here's the thing. I'm thinking about putting the song like actually on iTunes for you to download and not just be like, you know, a funny video, which the video is hilarious. Hopefully you think so. But actually like be a single of mine. And I'm wondering if you guys think I should do that. So, here, let me just preview the song. Colin Schaefer's like, hype! Yeah, I can't hyping this up. Seriously, I put so much, like, love and time into this song. The Grim Reaper's like, hey guys, I'm new here. Oh wait, the Grim Reaper. Oh, who am I looking at? Oh, Natalie would totally buy it on iTunes. Yes, and the Grim Reaper's like, I'm new here. Is she an artist? I am an artist. Musician, and a painter, although I'm not painting today. I am playing one of my songs. Okay, so this is what I've been working on for the past few months. I'm also going to narrate over it. So here you go. Well, can you guys hear this? Song's called It's about walking into a room and forgetting why you went in there. Anybody ever, this has happened to you ever? It happens all the damn time. We need a song about it. Bring it down a little. Yeah, I hope you guys can hear this. Am I dancing nothing? There's a half-step modulation in it. I'm so proud of that. People, okay, it's finally, we're catching up. Lydia's, I love it. Everyone's like, all the time, this happens to you. Good. Matt, Colin, lol, lunatic, they're all like, yep. There's a rap in it. Do you hear the backing vocals too? I'm like my own backup band. I'm so stoked to do something higher production for you guys. Head Cheese is like, I did this twice on Thursday. Alright, there we go. I'm not starting it over. Jesse Burgess is like, that rap, though. It's more like a cheerleader chant, which I think is even funnier. So the whole thing's, like, absurd, like, over the top. But I'm pretty proud of it, and it's like, I mean, obviously you can't tell because I just played it from my phone into this mic and all the whooshing and stuff. But you're gonna love it. Like it's so much better than all of my usual like singing to the camera kind of production stuff. So, and I brought on like a team of people. I had someone helping me in the studio, like getting great vocals. You heard the backing vocals and like all of that mix. And I brought in a producer, video editor, like to actually shoot a legit music video for it. And I'm so stoked to show you guys. It's gonna be a good time. So look for that probably next week, and I'm gonna do like a big live stream to sort of announce it too. So that'll be fun. We can hang out. Everyone's like, I like it. TCL says, can you do more drumming? Huh, interesting. Maybe a drumming live stream. I don't know. That seems just behind my drum set, like playing some beats for you guys while we chat. Okay, so Daniel Mason says definitely put it on iTunes. All right, cool. I think I'm gonna do that. Make it like its own like single release. It fits in. It's just another one from My Life the Musical series where I write songs about things that happen in everyday life, and this is definitely something that happens all the time, as we've all just confirmed, and so it needed to be a jam. So next time, then you walk into a room, you're like, wait, why did I, you can sing about it. And then you can run to it if you want. Put it on your iPhone because it's gonna be downloadable as an actual single. Alright. Cool. So we've now arrived at the actual Q&A portion of this video that's titled Q&A. And I got a bunch of questions from Twitter. Let me look for them. Thank you for helping me prepare ahead of time, everyone. And I'm going to start with, like, the first asked all the way to the most recent. Wayne says, don't forget Google Play. Oh yeah, I should probably, like, put it up for Android people too. Sweet. Okay, so, Megan asks, where do you buy your sports bras? You know, I don't know. I don't have, like, a specific spot. I think this one's from, like, American Apparel. The Target, I go there a lot. Cheap stuff. I don't have, like, a brand that I'm stuck on, and I am totally about inexpensive. Where do I buy my sports bras? The Lost and Found at my gym. Just kidding. No, but seriously, Lost and Found at my gym probably has mostly my stuff in it. Alright. One down. Yeah, there's about, I'd say 20 questions that I have here from you guys. Thanks for asking on Twitter. I think this is cool. I think I might do a Q&A next time and, like, get questions from Snapchat. Or, I mean, Twitter was also super easy because that's basically what it's made for, like, short little snippets of text. Gabby Jordan asked, what was your first job? It was actually an acting job. My first paycheck ever was from acting in a National Record Mart commercials. Guys, remember when there were stores where you could go and buy music in them physically? And then there was television where you would watch commercials for those stores? I acted in one of those. An NRM commercial. That was my first job. Wow, that seems like forever ago. The Grim Reaper asks, have you had braces? Because everyone keeps talking about my teeth. Yes, of course. This isn't natural. I feel like a lot of people have had braces at this point. It's like, it's unfair, really, the standards now for teeth. Alright, But thank you, parents, for hooking me up. That was great. It wasn't great for my, like, middle school love life. Oh, my God. Okay. Keith O'Neill asks, was there a certain video where it hit you that you had an audience? I'm gonna say no. Only because I've seen these before, I already thought about it. But no, I couldn't think of one where it was like, oh my goodness, look at all these people watching my videos. Vine, I will say there was a Vine, my Mimosa Vine, which I actually mentioned earlier too, was one of like my first viral Vines that took off, which was cool. And a bummer that Vine's gone. But really, yeah, I'll let you know once I'm finally famous and I have a video that's like successful. I'm like, hey, I've arrived. Because I'm still working on it, of course. I'm always trying to make better stuff for YouTube and get people stoked about it. Gregory Zamuda asked, would you ever do Playboy? Actually, I was talking with them. I was supposed to do a photo shoot with them back when they were transitioning to, like, right at that time when they were, like, stopping doing nudes, and they were doing features of, like, you know, social media people. And we were talking about it, but I don't know, it fell through, you know, business as usual. But yeah, I totally would. They're, like, you know, great company. And if we ever started talking again, of course. Alright. You guys have probably known that. If you were, like, old school Snapchat pals, I talked about it for a while. Okay. Uthman Buffkins asks, my one and only question is, are you single? I am. Maybe it's the braces, guys. I don't know. I am pathetically single. Joe's Dot said you should post the video on here of your commercial. I wish I still had it. Actually, I might. It's probably like on beta at my parents' house. I would have to get it. I would somehow have to get my parents to find it in the house I grew up in, which I still live in, and then get it from VHS, digitized, and then post it. I remember it being like heinously embarrassing, but like super funny. It was like a training video, actually. It might have been, yeah, that's it. It wasn't even a commercial. It was a training video. So if you worked at National Record Mart, everybody that worked at National Record Mart saw my acting. Absurd. Alright, I'm gonna look into this. Maybe text my parents and be like, hey, hook me up. So I can embarrass myself further on the internet. Okay. Patrick asks, what summertime sport you'd think you might try this year? None. I'm doing 0 summertime sports. I've already started too many things, including wearing a weighted vest and playing with these balls and saxophone, if you guys have seen my past live streams where I played for you guys, and spinning basketball tricks and CrossFit, as I've complained about, and kickboxing, and look, I'm not doing any new things this summer. So no, nothing. Next question. Ooh, Michael Smith asks, what was your Murph time on Saturday? So, Murph is like a thing that everyone does, and there are like competitions. I will say, so like you time yourself. You want to know how well you do, and you try and do better every year. And this was my first year doing it, so I have nothing to compare it to except other people, so let's do that. Good Murph times are like unbelievable. They're like under 40 minutes. People that are like totally out of control fit will do that workout that I mentioned in like 3-4 minutes. I feel like the record is like somewhere around there. And then the averages are like somewhere between that and like over an hour. So the goal is to be under an hour, and that's like, all right, cool. Like, that's where I would want it to be, is to not break 1 hour, because like had no idea how this was going to go, and I've never done it before, and I've been doing CrossFit for a year now, and like I said, I'm the fat kid at my gym. Everyone I work out with is like wildly fitter than me, which I know is hard to believe because you guys see me work out a lot, but I am an average person among gods, and my time was 51 minutes and 36 seconds. Ah, that's awesome. I was like so concerned about getting under an hour, and I was like well under that hour, which I'm really stoked about. So that's super dope, and I can't wait to do better next year if I'm still doing CrossFit or I switch to who knows. But I was proud of how that worked out, and it ended up being I looked up like averages. I'm in the 50th percentile, so I'm actually like better than half of the world and crappier than half of the world. So hitting that sweet spot of average. Good job, Spags. Ow, that hurt. All right. Garrett Warner says beer mile. Oh my goodness, I did it once poorly. I didn't even finish the beer mile with Kim. That's actually my most viewed video. If you guys want to see me do the beer mile. I do not want to get good at the beer mile. I kind of want to get good at the beer mile. Don't suggest that, Jarrett. If you guys don't know, the beer mile is you run a lap. Well, it's on a quarter-mile track, so you run a quarter mile. And then drink a beer. No, what is it? Oh, you drink a beer, entire beer. Run a quarter mile, drink an entire beer, run a quarter mile, and you repeat that until you've done a mile and drank 4 beers. It's a terrible idea, and people get serious about it. There's like legit like a record holder, and they have competitions, and no, I should not get into that, even though it seems like it would be fun. All right. Oh, I didn't even have this on my list of things to talk about, but I do want to mention I'm playing a show this Saturday, so anybody that's in LA or like around here and is able to travel, maybe some San Fran pallies around, or San Jose or San Diego, come on up. Because I'm playing a power hour. I'm playing a live show Saturday. Doors open at 7. The place called The Study in Hollywood. It's in Hollywood, on Hollywood, so it's like the heart of all of the like being in LA touristy stuff. It's really cool. And I will be playing 60 cover songs. And they're all 1 minute long, and it's an interactive party, and everybody drinks, and it will be super fun. So if you're around, come hang out with me in real life, and I'll play your music. Okay, sorry. Breathing is a little rough. This whole area is suffering. I'm just glad I'm sitting because then I don't have to complain about my legs. Sitting on the toilet was even hard too. I don't know if I mentioned, but my legs are sore. Okay, too much lactic acid. Thanks for asking that, Michael Smith. He must be a CrossFitter. He knows that like Murph times matter to people that are me and CrossFitters, but probably not to you guys. T asks, T, who is at Wicked Rocker 42, how are you doing? I am good. Oh, he slipped in a second question. All right. What's your favorite movie series? Movie/series. Is that 3 questions? You want to know movie and series? Okay, my favorite movie. T's sneaky. I was only going to answer 1 from everyone. My favorite movie is Back to the Future 2. That's right, but only if 1 existed, so it's kind of like confusing. And then my favorite series is, hands down, the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. So good. I'm currently rewatching season 1 for the 3rd time, and season 2 for the 2nd time because season 3 just came out and I need to get like caught up. But I'm really excited about it. I love that show. Like, I've never rewatched a series before, and I like want to memorize it. It's so good. If you guys haven't seen it, go watch it. It's like exactly in the vein of what I want from comedy. So much to the point where like usually I'll watch stuff that I like and be inspired and be like, oh, I'm gonna go make something good. This is great. How cool is this show? It makes me want to write more funny things. When I watch Kimmy Schmidt, I'm like, that's it, I'm done. I'm not gonna make anything. I can't do better than this. This is fantastic. I'm just gonna stop making art because Kimmy Schmidt is so good. Crazy, right? That's how much I like that show. Maybe you guys will like it too. You should check it out. You might hate it. You might be like, what is, it's a little bizarre. You guys might be like, oh, why does she like this? I'm obsessed. Good, great. Now that I've given Kimmy Schmidt 5 minutes on my live stream, you guys realize how into it I am. Okay. Next question. Can you build a wall so high Trump will bust his balls trying to get over it? Huh. Can I build a wall high enough that our current president cannot get over? Well, first of all, I'd have to build a wall that he wants to climb over. So it's got to be some place that's like obstructing where he really needs to get, and then it needs to be just high enough that he thinks he can get over it, and like has the desire to climb it instead of like, I don't know, breaking it down or something. First I need to get to where the president is. and find that perfect spot that will obstruct him, and have him get over it. But just not get over it, but instead, in fact, bust his balls. Can I do that? Alright, I think I could build it high enough, but I can't get it in the right spot. I would be able to build a wall high enough that someone, if they attempted to climb it, would bust said testicles. But I don't think I could do it to the president. But thank you for asking. Ugh. Okay, M. Rockford asks, this is one of my Patreon pals that I freaking adore. He asked, did Bell and Evans ever get back to you about same chicken? You haven't been following the same chicken saga. I eat the same thing for breakfast every day. And they stopped stocking it at my local grocery market. And so M. Rockford started hitting up the company that makes the chicken I eat, being like, hey, look Ellie up, she needs the same breakfast. And they did get back to me, and they're like, well, what's your address? And I let them know, and they're like, we're going to start working with Whole Foods to get them to stock your chicken again. And so that's the last I heard from them, but holy crap, because of you guys, it wasn't like M. Rockford started the movement, and then other people started tweeting at them too, and like, because of you guys, I may be just getting my same breakfast back, which I'm so stoked about. So that's where we are in the saga right now. I've heard back from Bell and Evans, and they're like, cool, we're going to hook you up. We're going to try. We're going to do our best. And so, trying to figure that out. Really stoked about it. Okay. Next question. Can you play your abs like a glockenspiel? Answer. I can try, but it will not sound like a glockenspiel. Therefore, no, I cannot. I would actually have played them for you, but I don't have a mallet, a glockenspiel mallet. I bought some online to form that glockenspiel video that I did, because I played the Glock in one of my One Gal Band videos. If you haven't seen it, it's my most recent One Gal Band. It's a mashup of Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran. But I bought those mallets on Amazon. I used them for the video, and then I returned them to Amazon. Which now I'm regretting, because I could have had them here to be like, test it out for you guys. But no, I had to save money on props. My production budget is not high enough to continue to own glockenspiel mallets. But the answer is no. I'm pretty darn sure that my abs will not make Glock sounds. Kenny Rodriguez says, what's your favorite part of being a social media personality? Well, I guess because it affords me the ability to be a musician and artist. It's not that I like, having a bunch of followers online. I mean, that allows me to keep making art and talk to you guys and interact, and that's the best part, is that because of that social media stuff, I can do the music stuff, and I can keep creating and keep making things that hopefully you guys like. So yeah, awesome. Thanks for subscribing so I can make more work. Alright. Jen asks, how long can you do a keg stand? This is all about all these questions are relating to my skill set and timing my skill set. How fast is my beer mile? What's my Murph time? How long can I do a keg stand? I've done it once, and I think it was a party in college, and I'm trying to remember if I even have a video of it. And I haven't done it since, but this is also something I could probably practice and get better at, but it was 17 seconds, which is horribly unimpressive. So I'm sorry if that disappoints you. But yeah, 17 seconds, I believe. I don't even know why I remember that, but I do. And I also, I never really was into the whole keg stand thing, because it's arbitrary. How much you're drinking out of the tap isn't, the same every time, so it's not really a measurable skill that everyone can do. And, how vertical are you? The standards of measurement are just not what I need to get into getting better at something like that. And when people count, they don't actually pull out a stopwatch at a party. No, people just count out loud. They shout at each other. Like, what if you shout faster than actual seconds? Chances are you are not exactly clocking it. So I couldn't get into keg stands. Sorry. That's not my drinking game of choice. As you guys probably know, Power Hour is my drinking game of choice. What made you leave Pittsburgh and move to LA? All right, I'm grabbing a Q&A from the chat. So asks Matt Conway. I love Pittsburgh for the entertainment biz. I came out here because I was coming here once a month to like play shows and meet about general, you know, like auditions or interneting stuff or collaborate with like YouTubers, and it was like very clear I needed to be here. My manager was here, whom we've parted ways now, and it's totally one gal band. But at the time, I was like, that'll be great. Like DJ was here too, and I started meeting a bunch of YouTube people, and so I made some friends. I was like, yeah, I gotta come here and do internet, which I'm stoked about. Joe Flynn asks, how about them Penguins? Heck yeah! The Pittsburgh Penguins, if you guys don't know, I'm a big fan of hockey, and specifically the Pittsburgh Penguins hockey team, who are specifically in the Stanley Cup playoffs right now. And I'm stoked about it! We're gonna go all the way. Yeah, no, not that I'm trying to jinx them, but heck, yeah. It's awesome. I used to be, if you guys didn't know, one of the ice crew girls for the Pens, so I would skate on the ice with the Pittsburgh Penguins team, and we'd like shovel during commercial breaks. It was really cool. Loved it. I stopped that to move here, which is such a bummer. But as we were talking about before, it's definitely something I had to do for my career. So I left my ice crew career to come here instead. Is there a keg stand training program? Says Robert Lancaster. I should start that. One, set up the standards where it's actually, this is what a keg stand is, this is how you do it the same precise every time, so we can measure it equally for everyone. And then start training people. Great idea. Look for that sign up coming soon on my website. Alright. Next question, Jeremy Kubat asks, if you ever come to insert city town here, and a fan lives there, can they meet you? If so, how? And or hang out with you. Hashtag Allie. Yes, if I come to your city, it's probably because I'm playing a show, so come to my show. You want to come meet me in LA? I'm coming to LA this weekend, so that's how you do it. Get a ticket and come hang out and see me play music. Yeah. Okay, next question. Alex asks, what do you eat? Yeah. So, we touched on this. And I didn't actually go in depth about what my breakfast is at the time because I knew this question was coming up from Alex. I eat same breakfast every morning. Hold on, this is my Instagram about it. I'm looking it up. You can see that. Allie, same breakfast. And I post what I have for breakfast every morning, and it is 2 chicken breasts, tomatoes, bell pepper, and then beans. Half a cup of beans. I put garlic on the chicken. Salt on the everything, except for the pepper. And that's it. That's what I eat. And that's also why my pallies were hitting up that chicken company to be like, Allie's got to keep eating the same thing every day. Hook her up! So there you go. If you want to follow and make sure I'm eating the same thing every day, check out Allie's Same Breakfast on Instagram because I am a foodie. Alright, Carmen Gonzalez asks, how about that couch? Yeah, am I right? Oh gosh, my arms hurt. Yep, I just got this couch cover. And we had discussed it a bit on the first live stream, but yeah, isn't it hideous? Freaking hilariously gross. Love it. Hope you guys like it too. Just absolutely eyesore for these live streams. Alright, we're getting to the end. My questions are wrapping up. I got like 1, 2, 3, 5 more. That's really funny. This question from Eric Nullins. When is it over? It's over now in 4 more questions. Oh, timing, am I right? That's great. Thanks for your question, Eric. S-Train is asking, would you like sing and romantic song? This is what I was talking about before that I'd seen that people had asked. Will I sing a romantic song? I wasn't going to sing on this live stream like I was saying. Why did I come into this room? Why did I come into this room? This is romantic, right? I totally came into this room with something to do. Why did I come into this room? There you go. Are you all seduced? It's romantic, right? Matt Conway says that couch is awesome. Yup. Okay. Boofa. B, I think those are capital O's, maybe zeros. Boofa asks, seriously, how long can this Spags ride last? Will it ever end? Will we be hearing mashups and seeing quirky skits into our 90s? I hope so. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, how long am I going to be creating online? Well, I'm always going to be making art, that's for sure. And I also feel like I'm always going to be like, hey, well, look at this art I made after I make it. So chances are I will just continually be giving you guys stuff, but I don't know if it's going to keep being mashups, or maybe I'll focus more on painting, or maybe there's something completely different that I end up doing, but I'm pretty positive that making stuff is just what I'm meant to do, so I'm going to keep doing that. Or maybe things will change and you can't do 6-second videos on Vine anymore, so you shift to something else. But yeah, the Spags ride is going to continue to last as long as I am, because creating is what I am. Thanks for asking, and I'm glad you like it. Oh, this is a good one. T is asking, oh, sorry, well, apologizing for answering 2 of your questions. I said I was only going to do one for each person, but you slipped by, T. How do I adult? I'm supposed to be one. Okay, the question is, how do I adult? I'm supposed to be one, but I'm not very good at it. Well, to you I say, that's BS. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing at the exact time that you're supposed to be doing it. Don't you dare let someone tell you that you're being not adult enough or too adult. Do as you please. Don't feel stupid about it. If you need more details on this and how to be awesome and not be affected by people's standards and society crushing down the interesting that is you, then look for my video where I released my book called How Do I Start Crushing at Life and Become Superhuman? Because I talk about this in my Living Outrageous book that I gave away was it last week? No, 2 weeks ago. But I made a book, I wrote a book, designed all of it, and gave away a PDF of it. So go check that out, because I talk about this, and I'm like, don't you dare let anyone tell you that you need to be a grown-up, because you don't. You absolutely don't. I'm not. I sit on this crappy couch and talk to you guys. Okay. And final question comes from Steven Sykes. Would you ever consider running another marathon or half marathon? Again, with everyone challenging me to things. Is this what it's becoming? I'm just like a guinea pig for you guys? I actually kind of like that. But I'll just like, look, I'm going to just like test things out for you. So I used to, I don't know if I've talked about this on Snap, maybe, but I used to run a lot, and I used to run half marathons a lot. I've ran 1 marathon, I've ran innumerable half marathons, and I got out of that when I started doing kickboxing and, more like weightlifting stuff. So would I ever do it again? I don't think I'd ever get back into running that much that I was. It was an insane amount. I, at one point, did this challenge, because I just love challenging myself to stupid things. I called it 13, 13, 13. This is not, that makes it sound like legit or official. I just made this up. Where I did 13 milers in 13 weeks. So it was every weekend I was doing a half marathon for 13 weeks. And I actually ended up doing it, extending it, and did it for the 14th week. So I did 14 of them in a row. It was kind of crazy. This was a while ago. Like, to the point where I wasn't even on Snapchat when I was doing this. I just did it for myself. Didn't tell anyone about it. I think I probably told my mom, because I was like, had to complain when I came home when my legs were dying. I was doing like lots of miles per week, plus the half marathons at the end of the week. But I made it through. I did it. I beat my own challenge. Or at least survived my own challenge, we'll say that. And I don't know. I do have it on my bucket list to do a Disney half marathon, just because that seems like it would be so cool, and it's just epic to run through Anaheim and all the parks or whatever. But I don't think I'd ever just get back into like doing really long distance running and get good at that. I mean, I would get good at everything if I could clone myself, but I'm picking my battles. So I'm running out of time. I don't have time to juggle back and forth between juggling and running. All right, so that's all. I am now wrapping up. Thanks guys for hanging out. This went on longer than I thought it would. I was like, huh, this Q&A is probably going to be a quick one because because I'm just going to rip through some questions, but I had so much to talk to you guys about that it ended up being like super long. So thanks for hanging out. It was great chatting with you guys. And yeah, I mean, thanks for coming. And, I'll be doing these again, probably Tuesday, same time, same crappy couch. Next week, I will be building up the launch to that new music video, so look for something special for that. And once again, love you guys. And I'm gonna do my beat thing to end it. Ready?